Hey everyone, it's Kat and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm over 50 years old and I love makeup and skincare products. And today we're going to be testing and reviewing the brand new Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. We're going to swatch it, we're going to review it, I'm going to do an all-day wear test, and I will give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Ginger beer. All ginger, no alcohol. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. And if you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. I would love it if you could be a part of my family. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Okay, we are going for it. We are going to test out the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. Now, I'm super familiar with Tarte's skincare line. I have used their Tarte Maracuja oil, and I found that it has done wonders for my skin. So when they came out with a tinted hydrator, chock full of great skincare ingredients, you know I couldn't wait to test it out for you. So let's look at the specs. You're probably wondering, what the heck is Maracuja oil? It's actually rich in fatty acids and vitamin C for plumping up your complexion. So being of the mature age, I'm always on the lookout for products that are going to make my skin look youthful and help cover up these imperfections. Now, it is a tinted moisturizer slash hydrator. I guess that's what they're calling it, but I can't wait to see what type of results we're going to get. I haven't even opened it up. Now, it retails for $29 and you get 1 fluid ounce. And here she is. It's actually super cute packaging. I can see myself traveling with this in the future, maybe. But yes, the shade Light Sand is light skin with yellow undertones. Now, apparently some of the ingredients in this particular tinted hydrator is supposed to be skin-infused formula to make your skin look more even-toned, more natural. It does contain hyaluronic acid, which is a naturally occurring ingredient in the body, which delivers moisture to your face, firmness and suppleness. Also is a vegan collagen that helps hydrate the skin, makes it appear firmer. And it also contains an interesting ingredient, turmeric root extract, which is the anti-inflammatory ingredient, which is supposed to soothe redness. And also it contains aloe vera, which we all know it has healing properties. But we are just gonna go right in. Now, I've already prepped my skin with the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. Now, I was thinking if this was a tinted hydrator, you could possibly use this as your daily moisturizer, but I've already moisturized my skin. So this is going to act as, how you say, a foundation slash tinted moisturizer. So we're just gonna go right in. And the directions are you can just apply it with your fingertips. And recently I've been doing quite a bit of that. Personally, I absolutely love tinted hydrators, tinted moisturizers, because I think it adds such a luminous, natural glow to your face without looking too makeup-y. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Now the consistency is quite runny, which I kind of expect from a tinted moisturizer. And I'm just gonna go right in and see. Let's swatch it. Ooh, wow. Okay, for a tinted moisturizer, it feels a little more, it feels kind of thick. Usually some of the tinted moisturizers that I've tested out are quite runny, super runny and very watery. But this might be promising. It might offer a little bit more coverage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. And it says to apply with your fingertips, and that's what I'm gonna do. Boop. And ooh, light sand. Oh my goodness. The consistency, like I said, is a little bit thicker from what I'm normally used to using a tinted moisturizer, but it feels very nice on the skin. And it's definitely sheer, but it claims to be buildable. We'll see about that. It feels pretty good. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of redness, and as you can see, I do have redness around my nose. The pollen right now in Chattanooga is off the charts. I was sneezing like crazy and coughing like crazy, but no, I assure you it was allergies. But so far, this is applying very smoothly. I mean, typically if I use a tinted moisturizer, I'm so tempted to go in with my sponge to even it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply some on the other side of my face. And it doesn't really smell. It has just a very light fragrance, but it's not overwhelming whatsoever. but I'm actually liking the consistency of this. It feels like the cross between a BB cream and a tinted moisturizer. I am very happy with this feeling. It feels really nice, and I think I put way too much on. Since being in quarantine, I have been breaking out. I've gotten some pimples, and I got one right here, which, oh my God. I guess out of boredom, I started picking at it. I know you're not supposed to pick at your zits, but it's going down, so hopefully. It says it's buildable, so let's go ahead and try to build it up just a hair. And like I said, just using my fingertips. I find when I use tinted moisturizers, when you're applying it with your fingertips, they typically streak on my face, but this one's not streaking whatsoever. So this is the second coat. You can still see my hyperpigmentation. It's not settling into my fine lines. And I can still see some redness through here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Final look, everyone. Now, for my under eye concealer, I went in with the KOSAS Revealer Concealer. I figured might as well use another hydrating concealer that also has skin-loving ingredients. Now, for my eyes, I just did a very simple look with the Charlotte Tilbury Super Blue Quad, and I just used these neutral colors throughout here. And for lips, I used the Tom Ford sheer lipstick in Bamboo. Now, as I was applying the rest of my makeup, I could tell that it was super dewy. It is so hydrating. I don't want to say to the point of being greasy, but it is seriously dewy and plumping. It feels like my skin looks radiant, and I haven't put any finishing powder on it. So I'm wondering if I should. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of the Shiseido Synchro Self finishing powder. You know I love this stuff. It's fabulous under the eyes. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my sponge and just tap a little bit throughout here to set my under eye. There. Now I feel like it's a little bit more polished. Oh yes, this is way better. You just need a little bit of finishing powder with the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. But so far so good. It feels hydrating. It feels soft. It feels really comfortable, and that's what I expect from a tinted moisturizer. But I'm just going to go ahead and about my day, and I will do some check-ins. Okay. And here we are in natural daylight. It is such a glorious day here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But we are testing out the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator from Tarte, and I wanted you to see what it looked like in natural daylight. It feels so ultra lightweight, so moisturizing, very dewy. I think the one caveat, it doesn't have SPF, which I'm kind of shocked, but it is looking quite pretty. It's not settling into my fine lines, but rather nice. Okay, I'll check back with you in a bit. Okay. And I'm back. It is exactly 7:32 p.m. It's been over 8 hours since I first applied the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator, and I have to tell you, my skin felt hydrated all day long. It was such an ultra lightweight formula. I could not even tell I was wearing any makeup whatsoever. It did not offer a lot of coverage. Now remember, it's sheer to buildable coverage, but I felt like, no, it didn't really build up that much because you can still see my hyperpigmentation. With the skin-loving ingredient of turmeric root, I thought it would settle down the redness through here. Now, I have to give it to Chattanooga and its pollen count today. My nose was running all day long. The pollen count was so bad. I was sneezing, my nose was running, so that could be a factor in that. Let me give you my final thoughts. Now, it retails for $29. You get 1 fluid ounce, and it comes in a squeezy tube. The shade range, yes, there's only 20 shades, but with a tinted hydrator or moisturizer, they are way more forgiving than an actual foundation. The consistency was a lot thicker than I expected. Most tinted moisturizers are very runny, but this one was thicker, so that's why I thought the coverage would be a little bit better. But the one caveat I thought about this entire tinted hydrator was it didn't have an SPF. Now, with summer just around the corner, you would think a tinted moisturizer would have some sort of SPF along with the skin-loving ingredients. But as a moisturizer, amazing. Super dewy, super fresh. I actually quite enjoyed it. Would I recommend the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator from Tarte? If your skin is super dry, or if you live in a climate like in Arizona or New Mexico, I would absolutely recommend it because I know the air is super dry. Here in Tennessee, the humidity is ridiculous. So I could feel in the air the humidity was pretty bad. So I think that's why my skin was feeling maybe overly dewy. Now, I do have normal to dry skin and I'm always looking for great moisturizer, but this was, I feel, just a hair too much. For you oily girls out there, you probably want to steer clear of this because it is very dewy, very fresh. And if you do want something quick to put on, just be leery of how hydrating it is. So there you go. But those are my final thoughts. Leave a comment down below if you've been thinking about testing out the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. In my next upcoming video, I am going to be testing out a brand new facial cleanser and I can't wait to share my results with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you could be a part of my family. And for more reviews on makeup and skincare, check out these videos up here. But for now, mahalo kita, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.